And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, this is the cloud shield, high and mid-level cloud shield associated with the remnants of what was once low-end Hurricane Barry, now coming up from the south. Now, typically on the leading edge of a remnant tropical storm or hurricane's cloud shield, you get sinking air, drying air, and air that is heating up. So that's why we've had this band where temperatures have gotten into the low 90s over part of the viewing area today. But with that sinking air, it prevents any sort of storm development. So we haven't had very many clouds bubbling up today in the heart of the viewing area, but on its periphery, we got a few clouds bubbling up in this little line over our northern counties. So we may have an isolated storm or two in the north this evening, kind of up towards this area. Otherwise, we have a few light showers coming up from the south associated with the Barry remnants, and there's a little more rain where that came from down in southern Illinois. This is all moving northward. So getting into the evening hours, again, an isolated storm or two in the north, then a few showers around right up through 11 and midnight. Temperatures falling into the mid to upper 70s, headed for an overnight low of 72, with a scattering of showers developing and perhaps an isolated thunderstorm as the remnants of Barry, which are right here, kind of zip on off to the northeast. And Barry will bring scattered storms to the area tomorrow. And then we have this big dome of heat, big upper ridge, intense heat in this forecast. So a couple showers or a little isolated storm tomorrow morning, muggy at 75, and then a high tomorrow of 87, but a scattering of showers and storms around with a tropical south wind, and it's going to feel more like 96 degrees. And even though we're not under a severe weather risk per se from the Storm Prediction Center, I can't rule out an isolated severe storm or two, brief, very weak tornado, brief isolated severe gusts, and the risk for a few pockets of locally heavy rainfall. And then Wednesday, isolated thunder shower early, a couple isolated storms late in the day, but most of the Barry remnants will be east of us. A 91-degree high, heat index at 101. Here are a few showers this evening, and getting into tonight and tomorrow morning, a scattering of some showers, couple thunderstorms, and then a little sun. Notice how we bubble things up tomorrow. Scattered storms bubbling tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, before things begin to pull away on Wednesday with nothing more than a couple isolated storms. But here's the big heat dome. See how all these storm clusters are working in a circle? Big dome of heat here means some of the hottest weather since 2012, and you can see the reds and pinks here. That's a tremendous dome of heat that's going to set up over the area, not only very hot during the day, but very warm at night. 96 degrees on Thursday, 97 on Friday. We'll be up to 98 degrees on Saturday, nothing more than an isolated storm or two. And overnight lows at 75 to 80, Jeff. The next good chance of more widespread storms besides tomorrow would be on Monday.
Okay, well, you mentioned Barry.